What's up, gang? It's Willie Rebuild back with another one, baby. Back on the old Cutlass. Got her running. Let me cut this fan off. Go ahead and burn up for a few minutes while I make y'all this video. But back on the old Cutlass. I got everything hooked up like it's supposed to be. AC wired up. Everything tucked and wired up like it's supposed to be. One little problem I ran into, I tried to use the sensor, the temp sensor from a Monte Carlo. That's not gonna work because the temp sensor is different. So I got the correct temp sensor for the Cutlass, the diesel motor, because I gotta use the temp sensor from the diesel engine. If y'all remember this Cutlass, that's right, it had a diesel motor in it. So I got everything wired up, got everything working like it's supposed to be, but ran into a problem, gang. The Cutlass came with a 229 gear in the rear, and with the 4-speed transmission and a 3200 converter, I got a situation here, baby, because the Cutlass leaving out the hole crawling. It won't even burn rubber. If I start it up out there in the dirt and nail on it, it won't even burn rubber. So I went ahead and pulled the ring out. I got the ring sitting right here. Went ahead and cleaned it up. As you can see, cleaned it up, painted it, wire wheeled it and painted it. Gonna drop it off to the ring shop either tomorrow or sometime this week. And they gonna go ahead and put the posi in it. Posi out of 2000 Camaro or Firebird. I forgot which one I took it out of. But they gonna go ahead and put the posi in it. 373 gear, 28 spline, quick performance axles. And that way, we'll have a gear in the Cutlass that we can work with. Because right now, with that 229 gear in there, she can't even burn rubber. I tried to burn rubber in the shop. She can't even burn rubber. Because it's leaving out the hole. No exaggerating. If you was on a pedal bike and I was in a Cutlass and smashed it out the hole, you probably have a better 60-foot on a pedal bike than the Cutlass with that gear in the rear end. So it gotta come on up out of there. It got everything out of whack, and it ain't gonna work, gang. But I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a start on the Cutlass because we did bring it and put the exhaust on there. As you can see, we got the 3-inch exhaust, MagnaFlow mufflers. Got a 3-inch X pipe under there with the long tube hooker headers. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a cold start and let y'all hear how she sound with the exhaust on there. She's sitting there purring and running good, but with that old gear in that rear end, she ain't nothing but a cream puff, gang. So we gonna go ahead and take care of that. And in the process, while we got the rear end down, the customer went ahead and ordered some UMI trailing arms, upper and lower. He ordered the new bushings to go in the rear end. Think they might be polyurethane, I ain't sure. But he got the new bushings for that. He got some new springs. He got some new springs for it. and some new shocks. Went ahead and ordered all new suspension to put under there, because you can see them old L shocks right there. They done seen better days. No telling how long they been up under the car. And we gonna give it a little wire wheel under there. As you can see, we gonna give it a little wire wheel up under there and clean it up a little bit. Make it look presentable when we put everything back together, gang. But that's about it right now for the Cutlass. Like I said, I got everything wired up on it and ready to go. I did drive it, but I didn't record it because I was trying to figure out what the situation was. And I called him. That's when he told me he had the build sheet on the Cutlass and it had a 229 gear in there. And I told him, that's the problem, bro. The gear with the transmission, the gear ratio in the transmission on top with the stall converter that we got in there, that's what's giving us the problem with the way the car leaving out the hole. Because the gearing from the transmission with the converter on top of that is not gonna work the way it's supposed to with that gear. So we gonna go ahead and get that squared away, put everything back on there. I know the rim shop probably scratched the rim up a little bit, but once it get back, I'll go ahead and touch it up a little bit and put it back up under the car. I'm gonna put all the suspension on there once he dropped it off to me, the trailing arms and stuff. Try to still ahead of the game. That's what I do, gang. I try to still ahead of the game. But yeah, once I get the rim back, it's gonna be like a 10-day turnaround on the rim because they kind of backed up. That's the reason we took the rim off the car, because the rim shop, if we would have sent the whole car over there, the rim shop that I deal with, they said it was a 30-day turnaround. And I didn't want to wait that long. He didn't want to wait that long. And then he didn't want his car sitting outside, gang, because probably if he would have dropped it off over there, I mean, if they ain't ready to work on your car, they probably would have kept the car just sitting outside until they got ready to start working on it. And as you can see, he keep it in the garage since it been over here. I've been keeping it in here. I only take like 1-2 cars at a time. I don't need 10 cars. I'm only one man. I only can work on 1 or 2 cars at a time. So that's why I do what I do. And that's why he sent it over here to Willie Rebuild, because he ain't want his car sitting outside because he don't leave it outside, if that makes sense. You know, some people go to shops and wonder why, you know, certain shit happen, but that's a red flag right away. If you got your car at your house and you don't leave your car outside at your house, why would you bring it to a shop where they leave it outside? And then when something come up missing off it, or the whole car come up missing, you sit there bad with the owner and wondering why. You should be mad with yourself. You knew where it was going before you dropped it off over there. You see all the other people's cars outside, what make you think your car ain't gonna be outside? But that's neither here or there, gang. I ain't about to talk y'all head off. Just giving y'all an update on the Cutlass, letting y'all know what's going on. Once we put the rim back in there, I'll go ahead and charge the AC up on it so I can set my idle, adjust my idle and stuff with the rim. I didn't even get a chance to drive it and break the engine in because I was scared that I was gonna damage the transmission or the converter with the car reacting the way it was reacting with those gears in it. So I just told him, you know what, we gonna drop the rim, take the rim over there, and I break it in and stuff once I put the rim back up under the car. Cause I don't want to be the one to damage the transmission because it got the wrong gears in the rim. And then I stop by the tuner and let him adjust the bass tune in it for the 373 gear. And then I drive it a couple of days and put 200-300 miles on it. and then we'll go ahead and dyno tune it. But stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's Willie Rebuild over and out, gang.